Hello, I'm Callum and thank you for tuning in to another video from Mercedes-Benz Southwest. I'm a sales executive here in the windy city of Plymouth today and sort of the remnants of Storm Eunice. Today we're going to talk about the differences between the EQC and the EQA, two of our current electric vehicles in the fleet. You would have seen recently a video on the EQS and soon you'll see features on the EQB, EQE as well that we'll have later on in this year. But we'll mainly start with these two and talk about the differences between the two that we've got here. So Mercedes EQ have tried to keep the same branding throughout the cars. You'll notice these front grills are both very similar with this sort of continuous light on the front that continues on the rear. The EQC is by far the bigger vehicle of the two. So you'll find you'll have a lot more space in the car. It also only comes in one engine variant, or battery variant I should say, so you can only get the EQC 400, whereas with the EQA you can get the 250, the 300 and the 350. What that means is on purely the EQC, you get brake horsepower of over 400. So your EQC will charge on a motorway service station from 0 to 80% in about 40 minutes. And that can be done by plugging in your dual chargers, your DC chargers, which are connected by putting it into both points here, and it earths from both options. You can then also connect the car to your normal home charger as well as using a 3-pin plug. And as I say, you can take times of anywhere from 40 minutes upwards then, depending on the mode that you use. Now, both of these cars come with electric tailgates. The difference is what's inside the boot space. So with an EQC, for example, you'll get a lot larger boot space than you will with the EQA. That's also one flat surface, so for a through load facility or for shopping trips to IKEA, for example, you can get a little bit more in here in an easier way. You've also got the ability to fold those rear seats down by using the buttons on the right hand side and the left hand side, and I'll show you. So you click that one here and this one there, which then makes the EQC even larger. So as I say, for those shopping trips to IKEA, a lot easier to get a lot more stuff in there. Space inside the EQC is ample in the back as well as in the front. Now, I've driven this car here, I'm about 6'1", and you can see I've still got plenty of leg room. This particular model as well is the Premium Plus, so it's got the nice Burmester surround sound system, also this sort of carbon fibre effects trim in the back as well. But you can see from a space point of view, there's plenty of space in here for whether a short journey or even a long journey. Now, the differences between the two, the EQC came out before the EQA, so it has 255 miles as a quoted range. Realistically, you will get over 200. How much you get will entirely depend on your driving style, and linked to the driving style would be the 0 to 60 time. So behind this wheel, it's a lovely place to be. An MB quote is 0 to 62 miles an hour of 5.1 seconds, really bringing into effect that 400 horsepower that the car has. So we're going to dive into the EQA now. This particular model is the EQA 250, and earlier, as I mentioned, you can get them in the 300 or the 350, all with a very similar range. It just depends on how much performance you want to get out of the car, how much fun you want to have behind the wheel. This specification is the Sport specification, and they come in the Sport, AMG line and AMG line Premium specs. Now, exactly the same charging connections charge both the EQC or the EQA. The difference between that one will start from 40 minutes and this one will charge from just half an hour. Boot space wise on the cars, we'll look at now. Now, as we said earlier on, both cars have electronic tailgates, from the key, from inside the car, or from touching the emblem itself. You'll see that this car has also got a flat bottom facility. There's no lip to the boot space. It doesn't have the buttons though, however, to fold the rear seats down, so it is designed to have a smaller boot space. You will find that in the EQC you will get more in there. In terms of interiors, you'll also see the same Artico leather finish in the EQA. And you'll see that legroom wise, the car's still got plenty of space, still good headroom, still good space in the car. So again, both of these vehicles would suit a family. Still got the ISOFIX points in the car as well. Now, the EQA has got the 250, 300 and 350, range topping of 264, 0 to 60 topping of 6 seconds. EQA has come out after the EQC, so you will get a slightly higher output on your mileage. I'd say averagely you'll probably get about 220 miles per charge on this car, and not only that, it does charge, as I say, from 0 to 80% in 30 minutes. You can get your hands on an EQC from just around £67,000, or you can go for the EQA at just over £45,000. We do have a few EQAs around us that we can get our hands on for the next month or two in terms of deliveries. EQCs are factory orders. Thank you for watching today. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully we'll speak to you soon. Any questions that you've got, feel free to give any of our teams in the Southwest a call, and we'll be happy to answer anything that you've not seen in today's video.